The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll try the right side. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The first down sack pushes the ball back for his long 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Pedrino. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, rotating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they try. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Unloads quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Really nice job there by the punter.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They're trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This is a 3rd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of it. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Got his man quickly. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He makes the connection. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Absolute shame. Missed it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.